How much gold is there in the world? More than 208,900 tons of gold has been mined from Earth, of which nearly 140,000 tons have been mined since 1950. Other independent calculations vary by as much as 20%. In the past decade, most of the gold has come from 5 countries: China, Australia, Russia, South Africa, and the United States. As of 2023, the price of 1 gram of gold is approximately $65. So, 1 metric ton of gold costs $65 million. If you do the calculation, the total value of all gold ever mined, 208,900,000,000 grams, will exceed $13.57 trillion. The number seems huge, but if all of the world's gold is melted down to create a cube, the resulting cube of pure gold would have a length, breadth, and height of only 22 meters. This is because gold has a relatively high density, 19.3 grams per cc, compared to many other elements. Did you know? The oldest gold artifacts in the world are from Bulgaria, which date back to the 5th millennium BC, 4600 BC to 4200 BC. Found in Bulgaria, the Varna necropolis is a burial site dating back to around 4500 BCE. It contains a collection of gold artifacts, including intricate jewelry, ornaments, and ceremonial objects. How much gold is the Earth's crust? Nobody really knows. Determining the exact amount of gold in the Earth's crust is very difficult due to the different types of rocks, unequal gold concentrations across various regions, and the vast size of the planet. It is estimated that the average concentration of gold in the Earth's crust is only 0.005 parts per million, making it one of the rarest elements in the world. This means for 1 million parts of soil or rock, about 0.005 parts are made of gold. Multiplying the crust weight by the average gold concentration gives us an approximately figure of 150 quadrillion metric tons of gold in Earth's crust. This includes both identified and undiscovered gold deposits. Global gold production. The production of gold across the world varies from year to year due to several factors, including economic conditions, mining operations, and fluctuations in gold prices. In 2022, global production of gold reached nearly 3,100 metric tons. The 5 major gold-producing countries were China, with 330 metric tons, Australia, 320, Russia, 320, Canada, 220, and the United States, 120. However, no country has approached the levels of South Africa's peak production during the late 1960s and early 1970s. In 1970, South Africa produced 995 metric tons of gold, about 67% of the world's production of 1,475 metric tons. Largest gold reserves. With more than 8,133 metric tons of gold, the United States has the largest gold reserve. This is more than twice Germany's gold reserves, 3,355 metric tons, and more than thrice Italy's and France's gold reserves, 2,451 and 2,436 metric tons, respectively. Russia and China rank 5th and 6th for the amount of gold they have on reserve. However, China is now mining more gold than any other country. Did you know? The largest known stockpile of gold lies within a vault at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, the United States. Types of gold. Gold can be categorized in two major ways: color variations and purity levels. Purity levels. 24 karat is considered the highest level of purity, containing 99.9% gold with minimal or no presence of other metals. 22 karat contains 91.7% gold and 8.3% other metals, usually silver or copper. 18 karat is a common choice in jewelry, as it contains 75% gold and 25% other metals like copper, silver, or palladium. 14 karat contains 58.3% gold and 41.7% other metals, usually silver, copper, or zinc. 10 karat is the minimum carat that can be legally considered gold in the US. It has 41.7% gold and 58.3% other metals, typically silver, copper, or nickel. Color variations. Yellow gold is a traditional and classic form of gold, often alloyed with other metals to increase its hardness and durability. White gold is formed by mixing yellow gold with white metals like zinc, nickel, or palladium. Rose gold is also called red or pink gold. It is formed by mixing pure gold with copper. The more the copper content, the stronger the reddish-pink color becomes. Green gold is a less common variation of gold, which is made by alloying gold with silver and, in some cases, cadmium. Black gold is also called black rhodium, referring to gold that has been treated with a surface coating or plating, using rhodium or ruthenium, to achieve a black appearance. Blue gold is formed by alloying gold with metals, like iron or cobalt, or through surface treatments. Gold consumption. India and China have been the world's largest consumers of gold for many years, particularly in the form of jewelry and investment purposes. Large populations naturally generate more demand for gold. The growing middle class in India and China, as well as their increasing disposable income, have significantly contributed to the increasing demand for gold. Another way of measuring gold consumption is by considering the national gold per capita figures. In that context, Germany and Switzerland have the highest gold consumption per capita. Interesting facts about gold. Deepest gold mine. Mpumalanga is the world's deepest gold mine located near Johannesburg, South Africa. It has been in operation since 1986 and reaches a depth of 4.2 kilometers below the surface. The US is producing fewer gold than before. In 2022, the US produced approximately 170 metric tons of gold. The production has been decreasing year on year since 2017. The country used to produce about 230 metric tons of gold every year. Olympic gold medals are not entirely made of gold. Olympic gold medals are made of a combination of metals. The exact composition of medals can vary based on the specific games and the organizing committee's decisions. The gold medals awarded at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games, for example, were made of 92.5% silver and plated with at least 6 grams of gold.